This is homework help for October 13th and 14th, comparing numbers, worksheet on lesson 5. So on your homework, if we take a look at problem number 1, we know that we can compare two numbers based on their place values. So first of all, we have to know and label our place value chart so that we know where each number belongs. So if we start over here in this spot here, we know that this is the ones place. We know this is the tens place. We know this is the hundreds place. We know this is the thousands place. We know that this is the 10,000s place. Let me make this so you can see it in its place. We know that this is the hundredth thousands place. Of course, and the last place you're responsible for is the millions. Alright, so now that we've labeled, and that was our first thing, label the units in the place value chart. So we're trying to compare these two numbers, 600,015 to 60,015. So in order to compare their place values, let's write them correctly in the place value chart. So if I start with this number here, and I wrote this in the place value chart, we see that there are 5 ones, where there are 1 tens, there are 0 hundreds, there are 0 thousands, 0 10,000s, and 6 100,000s. Okay. And we know that right here we would need to put our comma because that every 3 digits separates our periods. So now if we were going to write this number, 60,015, although they look very similar, they definitely have different values in some of the places. So let's take a look. They each have, that has 5 ones, it has 1 10, 0 hundreds, 0 thousands, but now we have 6 10,000s. So we see that this doesn't go as far up on the place value as this 6. So now if we are going to compare these two numbers, we start with the largest place value. So where is the largest place value? It's always the furthest to the left. So if we were looking at the furthest place value in either one of these numbers is the hundred thousands. We have 6 hundred thousands in this number, 600,015, but we have no hundred thousands here. And we know, of course, 6 is more than nothing. So therefore, that this number, 600,015, is greater than 60,015. The correct symbol to use is this. As we talked about in class, the wide mouth of the symbol goes to the bigger number. So the big mouth to the big number. We also looked at it like if it was a Pac-Man. Okay? Pac-Man wants to eat the largest number possible to get as many points. Some of you also learned last year about the alligator wants to eat the larger number. Alright, so let's move on to the next one. So again, we've already labeled each of these place values. Ones, and I'm going to use numbers this time to make it a little faster. These are the tens. You can do the same thing. Hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, counting by 10,000s here, 100,000s, sorry, and then of course millions. Okay, we need 6 zeros for that. All right. So again, we'll put each of these in the place value chart. I have 4 ones, 0 tens, 0 hundreds, 9,000, 0 10,000s, and 4 100,000s. And this number, I have 2 ones, 0 tens, 0 hundreds, 0 thousands, 4 10,000s, and 4 100,000s. As we talked about in class, sometimes we end up with comparing the place value, and they have the same amount in them. So our largest place value in either of these numbers is the 100,000s. Both of these have 4, so we really can't tell which one is larger yet. So now we have to go to the next largest place value, which is 10,000s. Here we have 0 10,000s, and this number has 4 10,000s. Well, we can easily see that 4 10,000s is more than 0 10,000s. So therefore, 440,002 is greater than 409,004. But let's take a look at the statement. We see that 409,004 is listed first. So the way we would say this is 409,004 is less than 440,002. Again, the big mouth is pointing to the larger number, which we found was 440,002. All right, let's go on to the next one. Here, again, like in class, they can give you numbers in many different forms. Here is the expanded form for the number. Here is the word form. So you just need to make sure that you accurately add all this together. So we have no ones, no tens, 100, 9,000, 8 10,000s, and 5 100,000s. So this amount here is 589,100. This number says 508,901. Okay. Again, we'll start with the largest place value, and this time I'm just going to circle them. The largest place value in either one of these is the 100,000s. So we can't tell yet because each of those has 5 100,000s. This has 8 10,000s. This has 0 10,000s, which is our next largest place value. And 8 is more than 0, so therefore 589,100 is greater than 508,901. All right, and the last one that I like to go through is when you have more than one. Again, they have these lined up in order in your chart. You're trying to see from least to greatest. So we're going to start with the largest place value first. Well, we can automatically see that there's 4, 5, 4, 4. Well, we already know that this is going to be the largest, because it has more thousands than any. So that would be our largest. So I'm going to put that at the end of the list. So 5,343. So we can mark that off. We don't have to look at that anymore. So now we go to the hundreds place. We've gotten through the thousands. Let's go to the hundreds. We have 3, 9, 1. So we're looking for the least. So certainly I can tell which one is the least. This is this one, because it only has one 100, so I know 4,180 feet. Okay, so what would be the next one? That was what would be the next one? So we got, still looking at our hundreds, so 3 is less than 9, so we know 4,347. Okay, and then last but not least would be the 4,960. Okay. All right, so these are our amounts in order from least to greatest, and then it says name the mountain that has the lowest elevation in feet, which there it is right there, 4,180, which is Slide Mountain. All right, that's your homework help for tonight. If you have further questions, please ask tomorrow in class. Thank you.